Isn't that a nice surprise? Hey, be quiet, please. Hi, everyone. Oh, my God. This is crazy. She's crazy. Please stop it, Lola. Oh, Miss Lola. I keep forgetting to put her in the bedroom. She'll stop in a second. Hi, everyone. Hello, Leslie. Hi, Eugene. Good morning. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Louise. Hey. Yes, Lola needs to hear that. Yes, we acknowledge you, Lola. We acknowledge you. That's fine. Hey, stop barking, and I'll give you a treat. Hey, so it's Tuesday, and we are going to make a fun thing today. We're making a box. You know, I love boxes, you guys. So, there. Yeah, Miss Lola. She's a breath of sunshine, isn't she? Anyway, so today we're going to do a box, and it's going to be so much fun because we're going to be using some really special ingredients or materials, I should say, and we're going to have a blast putting this together. And let's see, just to housekeeping, just so that you know, tomorrow is my day for going to the center, so I will not be here tomorrow. But on Thursday, I will be back, and we're going to be making this adorable card, this Halloween monster card with, look at that. Isn't that great? The two-toned vinyl insert. So we're going to do that. And because this is a box and I don't know how to send it, I probably am not going to mail this out, but I did want to give you an update before I get started. So if you're a winner in June or in July for a major award, you know, if you want a major award, and I've been putting you off because there was a programming thing going on. I just now received word this morning. I checked my email, and I now have the codes. I have to do it by codes. So I'm going to today, hopefully today and tomorrow, start processing those orders. I'm going to do the June ones first, obviously, and then the July ones. So that we'll get those all out to you. I still also have some cards from last week that need to go out. So if you have if you won and you forgot to send me an email, that's okay. Just send it to me now, and I'll make sure that you get it. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So this is a mermaid box. I've made it before, but this one I made it with I made it bigger. So when you get this file, which by the way is in our Cricut community, right? When you get this file, I believe I have it in 2 sizes, so that if you wanted to do it smaller, it is here smaller. But to be honest, I really kind of like it big. And I used some special materials. First of all, I used this stuff. This is called holographic neon. Let me show you the box, okay? It's craft board. So it's nice and thick, but it has a special coating on it called holographic neon. And it is, I think it's on sale. So if you want to grab it, I'm pretty sure it's on sale this week on the sale. But what you get in here, look, it's nice and thick. It's 30 sheets of this holographic, and it comes in like a pink, an orange, a yellow, a green, and a blue. And all those colors would be great for a mermaid box. So that's what I used. And then I also found this paper from Cricut. It's called Deluxe paper foil, and it is Mystic. Now I will tell you that this one here is kind of old. You might have trouble finding it, and if you do, you can substitute any paper that gives you a vibe of like the ocean or whatever. You don't have to do it as a mermaid thing either. I'll show you how we got to the mermaid thing, but these are the things that we're going to use. And today we're going to work on the scoring wheel, and we're going to be using both tips of the scoring wheel today. to do this. So I'm going to show you, but let's just show you how I got started with this, how you can find this project on the community, and you can also make it your own. So let me just show you here. When you click on the link up here where the name is, it will show you who created it. It's me. See, there's me, right? And I have added a little description, and then down below there's a box. That's the box that I used. There's the mermaid, and I also used a square. So those are the three things that I use. Now, if you want to find this, you need to get yourself to, first of all, make a community profile, because everybody wants to see your project. Now, if you feel uncomfortable with sharing projects, that's fine too. You can just be checking out everybody else. That's fine too. But if you do get in the community, it's kind of like a rabbit hole that you go down, and you can see so many different projects. So let me show you my community profile, and I'm happy to report that I hit the 700 mark as followers. See, there's me, and I've got 752 followers, and I'm following 90. So I need to get back to that. But let's say you want to share your profile. Like, I want to share my profile because I want everybody to see all my projects. You can just click on this triple link and choose that little arrow that says share. And then you will get like a link here. You either copy the link, or you can link it to Facebook or Pinterest. I don't do those ones, but I just use the copy link, and then I would just copy. That's to share my entire profile. If I want to share a particular project, then I would use the share feature in this project like this. Okay. And also, you see this toggle switch where it says make public in design space. I have done that. I have shown that make public, but I'm going to just show you here. Once I turned it off, and I'm going to turn it back on, and it gives me a little confetti waterfall, which is so awesome. Okay. And so there is that. But let's look at this. So this is the box that I use. So let's say you're looking at somebody's file, and you want to see, okay, maybe I don't want to do this. We'll use this one as an example. Maybe I just want to see where they got the box from. So you can see here at below, it says images and fonts used. Here's the one I used. And the image ID is actually clickable, and you can click on that. So I obviously used this heart-shaped box. If I click on the triple dots, I can actually go to this image set, which is called Box It Up. It's a great image set, and it has all these really super boxes. But let us just go in here and click on this box and add it to our canvas. Okay, so I'm going to, let me just move all this stuff over. Whoops, yeah. Okay. So this is what I started with, okay? And you'll notice that it has the hearts in there, but I didn't want the hearts. But you see here, there's the two bottom pieces. These are for the sides. Honestly, don't need those either. But let's work on the main pieces of the box. So there's these two bottom pieces that make up the actual box, and this is the top of the box. Okay, so I don't want the heart in here for this box. Okay, what I want is to have an actual nice flat surface that I can put something on the outside. So what I need to do is detach. I'm working on this. I'm detaching this. Okay, and the only reason why I'm detaching is because I can't make a change to this box while there are score lines there. Okay, so here is what we have. Then we're going to use my favorite. It's called Contour. It's down here. It's like a little dotted circle, and we're just going to take out that heart. Once we've done that, then we can move our score lines back over, you see, and I'm just going to line it up nice. like that. And then I have to reattach the score line. So I choose down here the 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 paper clip attach. And I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom. Okay. And I don't need to show you all those pieces, but that's how I derived the actual box. Okay. I don't need this. Then let's talk about the mermaid. So we look here, there's the mermaid. Now, the mermaid is one of those like early layered images. So I want to just show you what I did to the mermaid. The mermaid has so many layers to it, but I didn't want so much detail. So what I did was I ungrouped it and I didn't keep this one. What I kept was, I didn't keep this one either, or this one. I just kept this and this because I wanted flowy hair. And I think I just kept the bottom. Yeah. So you don't need all of these. So this is what I kept. And then once I had that set up, I then went over to my box and tried to make sure that it's the right size. So I'm trying to find my box. Okay, so here's my my cover. So obviously this is really big, so I need to resize it like this. And in this case, I did resize it here this size. It's about 4 inches square. And again, we only have 3 layers. You can add all the other layers if you want, but to me, the 3 layers was enough. Okay. So once I did that, I have now my box pieces, and I'm going to tell you about this piece in a second. I just have to find that okay, here we go. All right. Sorry. All right. So these are the box pieces. Now, the reason why you have to do the box in 2 pieces is because I wanted to make a bigger box. And so in order to do that, if I want to size it, I'm going to grab all the pieces and I'm going to do a line center. This is going to give me my base size. And if I make any changes to this, I want to make the changes to all. So once I have it grouped, I can change the width or anything. I have it at 10 and a half, but I could change it to, I don't know, 8 if I wanted to. But I'd like 10 and a half. So 10 and a half seems like it yields a pretty good size box right here. You see that? So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and hit make it. Really, there's not much more to tell you about this except for this square. So this square here, I decided to add in the bottom of the box, and I decided to make it the same as her hair just to kind of give it a little sparkle. This would make a really nice gift box for somebody who loves mermaids or loves the ocean, or somebody that's visiting or going, like we are near all these beaches, and I would imagine like somebody would want to go to the beach and find little seashells and rocks and special things, and so they can make it with that. So that's what that square is. That square is for the bottom of the box. And then here are our 2 pieces, and you'll realize that you're going to need 2 of the same color for the bottom. And then these are all for the other pieces, and there's the box top. So let's hit continue, and we will talk about this holographic craft board first. Okay, I'm going to make a little room. I'm going to bring you down here. So this is that holographic. It's got one of those names, right? Foil sampler holographic neon, but it's craft board, which means that it's pretty thick and it makes a really great box. So let's go ahead and grab, I don't know, we can do the pink, but look, it has like this orange. Orange is cool. And this blue. Let's grab the pink because I used the blue and I wanted to show you. So since this is craft board. And since I do have a maker, I'm going to show you how to use the scoring wheel. I like to use a scoring wheel, especially on this kind of thick paper, because it really does a great job. And what I want to do is I have right now the 01. You see that? 01. And I'm going to take that off because I'm going to be using this thicker board, which has an 02. And the difference there is that you see these little wheels? That's a wheel. And so, duh, it's a wheel, right, Rita? Okay, so 01 has just one wheel and 02 has two wheels. That's how you can tell them apart. And why would you use the 02? The 02 is for thicker paper, but especially for things like this or glitter cardstock, anything that has a potential to crack when bent. So we're going to use the 02 for this because we don't want our sides where it's bent right here. We don't want it to crack. We want it to be a nice, beautiful, non-cracked surface. A lot of people, what they do is they go back and they use a marker and they fill in on the cracks. We don't want to do that. So we're going to use the scoring wheel too. Now, if you do not have a maker, you can certainly use your scoring stylus for this. So don't feel like, oh, now I have to run out and buy a maker and the scoring wheel if you just want to make this one box. But if you find it's useful, you can certainly use the maker with all of the tools. I'll show you. I have a little box that holds all my tools. That I love this. It came out with this, I don't know if it was last year or what, but it has this little thing on the bottom and you can take all the little pieces and put them in this little space. So I have here like the perforation wheel. I have my foil. What else do I have? The engraving and then the debossing. And this here is down here because it needs to be looked at. So I don't want to have it in my top. And then the top where you put the actual pieces. So this is just a regular blade and housing. And there's my rotary blade. I've got my knife blade around here somewhere. I don't know where, but this is my deep point blade housing. It's all in one place. And let me tell you, super, super helpful. So there you go. So now I have my, my 2 pieces of foil craft board on my mat. You can also put this on a purple mat if you want, but this green one's fine. It's pretty well adhered. So I'm going to bring you up here and we're going to look for the right setting for this. So we're going to go to browse all materials. And even though this is a kind of paper, it's not listed under cardstock. It's actually listed under artboard. Okay. Now you find there's craft board, but this one here is the one we want. Foil craft board holographic. That's what this is. Remember, we looked at the box. So we're going to choose that one. Now, when I hit done, whoops, I'm on the wrong mat. I have to do that again. So browse all materials, foil craft board holographic. So when I'm done with that, you'll notice that it says that I need to use my scoring wheel. Again, this would only happen if you had a maker, okay? And so here we go. If you hit that, you could change your wheel to a single scoring wheel, or you could actually use the scoring stylus. But in this case, I want to use the double scoring. It is recommended, and it's going to create a better sort of crease that won't crack my paper. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I do that. Now I'm going to switch over to my machine so you can see my machine. And here's my paper. I'm going to go ahead and put this in, but before I get started, it's gonna move. I'm going to make sure I have my scoring wheel with the 02 here, okay? And I don't need this in there, but that's my scoring stylus. Okay, so then we're going to open up the clamp, this clamp B, and take out our needle blade and the housing. Let's just put that aside. And then we're going to take the O2, and you see how it has these teeth here? So they match the teeth in the back of this clamp. This is why you can't use a scoring wheel for your Cricut Explore, okay? Because the Explore, which is a great machine and I love it, does not have this teeth system. This is called the adjustable tool system, and you would just then go and match the teeth up like right here and close and lock your clamp. So just so that you know, if you do this and you don't put in the wheel, it's going to make you do it or it will not do the scoring. So if you change your mind and you want to put in the O1 or you want to put in your scoring stylus instead, then you have to actually take the paper out. Okay. So let's hit go. It's all set to go. And you'll notice that it will do all the scoring first. When the scoring is done, it will come back and tell me that I need to take out my my scoring wheel and add my cutting blade to it so it can finally cut it. Oh, Kathy is here from Idaho. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dawn. You're gonna be with the grandkids today. Nice. School already? Yeah, no, our kids don't start school until the end of August, and that couldn't be soon enough. I think that the southern states have it right. Start them in August because by August they're pretty spent. They're done with summering. Okay, so again, you could use this for a different purpose. You don't have to use this particular paper and you don't have to use the O2. Just so you know, this is recommended. All right. Now it's stopped, and on my screen it does say that I need to load my my blade. So I took out my O2 and then I'm going to put this back in and hit go. Now for the cover, I chose this deluxe foil paper embossed, and I'm going to choose this so you can see the difference. Let's choose, oh, this one I already cut, so let's use that piece. So now that it's done the scoring, always scoring first, right? And there, that is done. So cool. So let me go back to my screen because it's almost done, and I'm going to show you how we switch over to the other scoring wheel. So I'm going to be using this really pretty foiled paper for the cover. So here's the cover. See that? The lid. And so we're going to go to browse all materials, and we're going to be looking for, we're going to look under cardstock. We're going to be choosing deluxe paper foil embossed. Okay, because that's what this is. It says it right on the package. Deluxe paper foil embossed. Yay! So let's choose that. And when we choose that, you'll notice that my scoring wheel has changed to the O1. So now I have to take off the tip. All I do is press this little button, and then I keep it pressed in and put this in like that. And now it won't come off. Okay. So let's go back to the machine. All right. And let's take that out and put this in. And then here's our paper. So let's put that paper in. Remember, it's going to do the scoring first, and then it's going to prompt me to put my other scoring. I'm sorry, to put my cutting, my what do you call it? Come on, Rita. What do you call it? To put my blade in. Okay. Okay. So there it goes. Let's go ahead. So while that's doing that, just want to show you, see how the score is that double wheel? What's great about this is that when you fold it, it doesn't crack. And we don't like cracking, right? So this is what that double score is for. Isn't that great? Look at how pretty this pink is. Oh my gosh. Kind of blowing my mind how beautiful this stuff is. Well, you know, like I like anything shiny. So now it's done with the scoring. I'm going to take this scoring wheel out and put my blade back in. All right. And let's hit go again. And I'm going to put my blade, my scoring wheel back in here. And then I'm going to open up the bottom and put the extra tip in the bottom. Isn't that great? I love this little thing. And you know what? It's really sturdy because I've dropped it a number of times and it's never broken, which is really cool. Like, because usually I break everything, but it's never broken. And it's really just such a cute little egg. I think it's like an egg. Okay, so now here is our O1 done. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but there it has a single line here. Okay, so let's put this baby together. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So to make this, you can use whatever paper you want. I'm not telling you to use one paper over another, but I really like the craft board. And I love this holographic look. Isn't that cool? And then you see here, there's that bottom piece that I matched up with the hair. Okay, really cool, super easy to put together. Let's work on the box first. So the box is 2 pieces, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fold at all of those fold lines. And you know me, I like to do this going both directions because I really want a nice score. So I'm going to flip it over and fold this other way. If you had done this with the scoring stylus, or if you tried to do it on your own, you would get creases here. You get like a crack. We don't want that. Okay. So that's what the benefit of the scoring wheel is. All right. We're going to fold all these. You notice that there are these little lips. I'll show you where they go. And fold on the side and then turn it over and fold again, just to get some flexibility and a nice sharp sized box. Okay. All right. So now here are the 2 boxes. You're going to line them up so that these are the bottom pieces. Okay. And make sure that you're lining them up that way. So you should have 4 of the same thing at the top, and then at the bottom you have the pieces that close up the box. Okay, and then you have these tabs here, so you need to find your glue. Where's my glue? Okay, be careful with your glue on this, because if it comes leaking out, it's going to ruin the foil finish. So don't use a whole lot. And then we're going to line it up right here. I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't leak there. Once we have that and it's set for a few seconds, then we can take it and turn it over and fold it exactly. Make sure you're folding it. And then we're going to fold this tab in. Woo! And again, be careful with the glue. Okay. And then just make sure it's set before you kind of open it up. Okay. I think that that's set. So once it's set, and if it comes undone, just, just hold it there for a few seconds more. Okay. So this is all set. We're going to work on the bottom of the box first. I'm going up so you can see what I'm doing. So, the bottom of the box, I believe it goes in, I think these pieces, I always get confused. Okay, this. So the one that has kind of like the square bottom in there, that one goes first, and then the tabs on this go in to that. See? And then this one with the point here is going to just gently bend it and pop it in. No glue needed. Okay? No glue needed for that bottom. If you want to put glue, you're welcome to it. You're welcome to doing it. Now, I do have that inside bottom piece, but let's look at the top. So they have these little lips here. That's so that when you put it down, you will have a beautiful, like seamless thing. We'll put this on top. You see? So we're going to first glue these down. Put a little glue on both that lip and also on the side. Pull it down. Now, I like to do it flat on the surface so that I'm not wrecking the size of the box. Okay. And I'm going to do that with all 4 pieces. Glue, glue, glue. Fold and hold down. All right. Third side. Isn't this easy? So easy. Oh my gosh. And here we go. The third. And the fourth. Now we can put the inside that little liner piece in. Okay. So there we go. And there's our box. Now, if you feel like you've kind of put the box out of alignment, you can sort of hold it and make sure that it's squared up, because sometimes it does shift a little bit. Okay. But there is the bottom of our box. Isn't it gorgeous? Now let's put this liner piece on the inside. I love this stuff. Isn't it beautiful? This holographic foil. It's a very pretty box. Yeah, it's a great little box. I love boxes. I don't make them as often as I should. I would have boxes everywhere, I think. But I do love a little box. There's something cute about it. And as I mentioned before, this is how I got into paper crafting originally. That was back when I was, I think I was in high school. Yeah, I was in high school and I got this like origami box thing and I cut out the paper and everything. This was well before Cricut. I've taken a really random approach to my crafting, gone through so many iterations, and now I'm happy with my Cricut crafting. I love it. So here's the top that I cut from that Mystic paper. Again, you may not be able to find it. Maybe you have it in your stash, but I thought that I think this is probably my favorite paper pack that Cricut did as far as the patterned paper goes. Okay. And I'm just going to fold it on that score line. And here are the tabs. I'm going to turn it over and fold again. Oops, I didn't do this one this way. There we go. Turn it over, fold again. And now the first time I did this, I put the little tabs on the outside. I don't know why. But then yesterday when I did this, I put it on the inside, and I think it looks better that way. So just going to put a little bit of glue. Remember, not a lot of glue here. We just need it to just grab. This glue is plenty strong. We don't need a whole lot. And the more you use, the longer it takes to dry. So just a little bit is all you need. Okay. And then we'll put in these sides. Now, I was in the pool yesterday. I got back to swimming. Yay! I was so excited. I only was able to do 45 minutes, but it still felt delicious. It was so awesome. And while I was in the pool, I was thinking about projects that I want to make. And I have an idea that I want to talk to you about in the future about something called a sunshine box that I came up with an idea about. So there is the top. And look at how beautiful it is. So you could just leave it like that if you wanted to, but you know, we got to gild that lily. So, so here are the pieces that I want to put on top. So here's the one that I did so that her hair would show with all the bubbles. And you notice that this is cut like this. That's the way they wanted it, because they want the hair to sort of stick out. Okay. And then this piece goes on top like this. And then you just make sure that the hair is sticking out like that. Isn't that adorable? Okay. Now you'll see it down here a little bit too. So we're going to just glue these, but I'm going to avoid the hair part, at least that tendril of hair. All right. Now I did use for these two pieces, I used the cardstock for intricate cuts. The that is the setting. Oh, no, I didn't. I did not use that. I used the foil and it cut just beautifully. What am I saying? What did I use the intricate cuts for? Oh, no, I don't know. I think I just used the regular foil. I did. Sometimes I got so much going on, I just forget things. I apologize for that. I am definitely not a perfect crafter. So here we go. Here's our first layer. I'm going to just put it on here, except for the part with the hair. And I did get a little bit of glue on there. Yikes. It's going to make it look weird. And then I'm just going to glue this is the layer I don't want to get any glue on, even though she's got the little tiny hands. Just going to dot it in there, okay? I do not want glue coming out because it's just plain foil paper that I used, and I don't want it to look cruddy. Oh, you guys, I talked to my doctor. I got back my second scan, and it is thankfully the cancer is isolated just to my bones, which is a good thing. And I do need to get a biopsy so that they can, I don't know, they want to find out what kind of cancer it is. I don't know. You know, they have all of these little labels, HER2 negative and estrogen positive, and she doesn't know what it is until she takes a biopsy. So she's going to take a biopsy, but that's not going to stop my treatment. I have the treatment this week, and I have to do that every 2 weeks for a while. So here is the top of the box. And I was thinking that I really liked the pop dots to make it sort of look like it jumps out at you. So that's what I'm going to use. That's what these are. These are adhesive foam dots. You don't have to buy this brand. In fact, I used to buy the plain old generic brand at Michael's all the time, but now I just get them anywhere, and they probably even sell it at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm just going to take and put these little dots here, and I'm going to put them in the middle too, because I don't want them to sort of squish down. And then I'm going to get my True Control weeding tool, and I'm going to take off the top so that part's sticky as well. Oh, I think that my dog walking person is here. Yep, they want to go on a walk. Good morning. All right, so they're really sticky, and now I'm going to take this box top, and I'm just going to sort of center it like this. and press down. And that is it. That is the whole box. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. I mean, who wouldn't want to receive a little gift, like a trinket or maybe an ornament or something? I don't know. Like if you've been to visit Rockport or something and you bought some sort of like themed, like seaside theme, you could put that in the box and give it to somebody. You wouldn't even have to wrap the box. That's a fun thing. I am too. I am too, Shirley. Why? There's a sale. There's a sale going on. This is this fun. There is a sale going on at Cricut. So, and I believe, let's go look while I have you, and we're still pretty early. Let's go to Cricut and find out if this holographic paper is on sale. Even if it's not, let's see. Cancel. Yes. Cancel. Let's go to my, here we go. This is Costco. Let's go to Cricut. Now remember, if you are going to buy anything from Cricut, I would so appreciate if you use my link. The link is in the description of every video, and my code is a special thank you. This second half of the year, my code is MISSRITA, MISSRITA, and you'll get an additional 10% off when you use my link and code together. So here is the big sale. It's called the end of summer flash sale. I think I saw this in here. So look, 40% off materials and accessories. Also notice if you need mats, they have a 3-pack of mats for $9. Awesome. That's an awesome deal. And remember too, if you are a Cricut Access customer, which I am, you can go ahead and add that to your cart, and you'll get, if you're an Access member, you'll get 10% off. Or if you're a premium Access member, you'll get 20% off. Okay. So you just have to make sure that you are signing in. So I'm going to sign in just so that you can see what I get for a discount. So let's look at that. Holographic. Let's just type in holographic. I love holographic stuff. So there's iron-on and there's vinyl, but let's keep scrolling and see if we can find more results. Where is there it is. And yes, it is. It's on sale. The craft board foil holographic sampler. Now it's normally $19.50 and it's on sale for $11.69. Plus look here, it says premium access 20% off. So I'm going to save 20% additionally. So let's add this to my cart and let's have a look at my cart. So let's look at the cart so you can see. Come on, it's not going to my cart. Why isn't it going to my cart? Okay. All right, here's my cart. So I have 3 items in here and they are all on sale. And so my subtotal is $29.97. Okay. And you'll see here, I get a 20% access discount because I'm a premium access subscriber. And then if I wanted to use my link, I can also add my code. Again, it's MISSRITA. And then once you apply that, it will add it. See there, MISSRITA. Now it says not applied. And the reason why is that my total, so I'm going to increase my total on this. Now that my total is $50, see, my subtotal is $67. Now it says MISSRITA applied. So I get from my 3 items, of which this one I got 5 of it. My total now is $46.98, and I get free shipping. So I'm getting 20% off. First, it's on sale. Then I'm getting 20% off because I'm an Access member. And then I get an additional 10% off because I used my code and link. And now I saved myself. I've actually saved what? $20. Oh my God. That's a lot. Now, I don't think that they have the Mystic paper here anymore, so I'm just going to look for it just in case. No, there's no results. So they just don't have that paper there. So if you happen to snag it a while ago, you can use that. Okay. And again, to come back to our Cricut design space, remember, if you're going to take somebody's design, make sure they made it public for you. Just make sure that when you do it, you open it up and you do a save as, and you save it as whatever you want to name it. This is going to bring it and put it on your version of design space. Okay, so when you are in the community, and let's go back to my profile so you can see that, and you happen to see something you really like, I'm not sure if it's going to do it, but like this, oh my God, engagement card, right? I would hit customize. I have to save what I had there, but customize, and now it's here. Now, if I got it from somebody else, you want to do a save or a save as. I'm going to do a save as, and there it is, and I can do save. Okay, so we really want you to explore the community, because there's so much there, and I hope you guys are looking at that. And again, you can get into it by let's start with a new canvas, and you can go to projects, and then right here it says all categories. You can choose Cricut Community. All right. And then you can view, look at all these awesome things. There's sewing projects, there's iron-on, there's cards, there's vinyl. Look at these beautiful, and you can favorite these. So look, this 3D sunflower. I love that. I love the sunflower card. And then you can also even get a deeper dive here by clicking on the person's name. So if it has a name associated with it, you can click on it, and then you can start following that person. So here's Valerie Exendine. So we're going to hit follow, and you see she has 100 projects that she shared. And now they'll come up whenever she's creating something new, and I can just go ahead. You don't have to follow somebody, but it's really fun. I'm finding it's a lot of fun, and I'm meeting so many friends and everything. So this is just a lot of fun, and I hope that you can get to that. So that is the show for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're going to try this box, whether you decide to make it mermaid or not. And I will make sure that the file is available both in the community, but also in the description of this video. Okay. Also, just want to remind you that we have those August giveaways going on. So if you haven't get your name in, do it every single day. And you could win either a Cricut hat press, or let's see, what else do I have? A Cricut Brightpad Go. And what's the third thing we're doing? Oh, the mini EasyPress Mini with all that extra stuff. It's a bundle. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad. Yesterday we had problems with the audio. So oh, okay. Yeah. If you're doing a project that is uploaded from another maker, please don't share those, because for instance, if you paid for a file from, say, a designer, and you cut it out, but if you share it, it's first, it's violating the rules of sharing, but also that designer didn't make any money from you sharing it with a gazillion people. So it's an honor system. You've got to follow the rules, but and I'm sure there are people that'll break it, but that's Cricut's trusting us to not do that. All right, everybody. So we won't see you tomorrow. We'll see you on Thursday, and we'll be back with this lovely Halloween card that I made from Cricut Images. And then I wanted to show you the inside. Look at that. It is 2-color vinyl. So I used black and orange vinyl and for this fun card. So we'll see you again on Thursday, and I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you get some crafting in, and we'll see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.